So a situation happened at a client of mine this week that I thought would be an interesting discussion point when it comes to data subject access requests. So data subject access requests, or DSARs, is where a user or an employee or something like that puts through a request for their information, either for accessing it or deleting it or something like that. Now, at this particular client, a former employee that they thought they were on good terms with issued one of these data subject requests, wanting access to all the performance information they ever had, any appraisals, salary reviews, things like that. Now, it came across as a very formal legal letter, so the company jumped on it as though it was a legal matter, and it is. When we look at privacy legislation, you've got about 30 days to respond to these in most laws. So what happened from this point is they jumped into action, started looking at all the information, and really left a bit of a sour taste in their mouth because they thought they were on good terms with the employee. But this kicked off a whole bunch of processes. What it turns out is that eventually someone from HR who knew them reached out to them personally and said, what do you need this information for? And the person was like, oh no, they just wanted to be able to self-improve themselves. So when they're at their new job, they know what to work on. Nothing malicious, nothing like that. So it was resolved very quickly. Information was provided. It didn't have to go through a massive formal channel, and everyone was happy at the end of the day. So I think what I'm trying to get at here is when you get these data subject requests, don't jump on them in a bad way. If you think you were on good terms with the person, or you know the person, reach out to them, see what the reason was for this request. And from a user point of view, one thing I would say is if you're going to submit one of these data subject requests, don't use ChatGPT to write it, because that's, I think, what happened here. ChatGPT wrote this very legal, formal-sounding DSAR, which can be quite angry, and it came across as very stern, so everyone jumped to the wrong conclusion. So if you're going to do this, reach out to the company nicely, ask them, especially if you've got a relationship with someone there, and let's not forget the humanity in terms of data. So, folks, till next time, have a good one.